Shalom. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rachakodash. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, whom this world ignorantly calls God. And Yahweh Shai being the name of the Heavenly Father, whom this world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. In the name of the Holy Spirit, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And peace and mercy to the house of David, those men that are doing his work in sincerity and in truth across the four corners of the earth. And much love to the 130 you believers out there. To you all, I say shalom and greetings, and Lord willing, this lesson is edifying through the Spirit. All right, you know, this is gonna be like just a spiritual speech, you know, because how I'm recording, I can't use my phone like I normally do. So, you know, I'm just gonna be quoting scriptures. But you know, I got another lesson in mind, Lord willing, I can do that when I get home. But I just wanted to get this one out now through the Spirit. You know, this is really talking about, and Lord willing, I can do some extra additions to it. It's talking about them dreadlocks, man. You know, it's just been on my spirit. We had a guy at camp. Maybe I can edit that in the front. We had a guy come up to camp, and he had dreadlocks, you know, and I'm sure brothers all around the world that had problems with them dudes with the dreads, you know. But those guys, they you can tell that they put on the spirit of a woman, of their mothers, with that woman worship spirit, man. That I don't want them to cut my hair, that effeminate spirit, you know. And Yahweh Shai Shai, he ain't dealing with that. You know, the Lord is not dealing with that effeminate woman worship. My hair is my glory spirit. You know, and that's another reason, you know, the apostles even got, you know, telling brothers about cutting hair. You know, it's really a manly thing. You know, and we was talking to the guy, and you know, it was other stuff that dude was bugged out about. But it vexed me to the point because you could tell that his hair was his stumbling block. That's when you read Jeremiah 6:21. It says, I have set stumbling blocks before this people, and they shall fall upon them. Right? And that's exactly what the dude was falling. You know? Salakia, Lord's will, I can finish the lesson like this. Because it's like a weird angle on my thing, and my damn magnet just fell off, and I haven't had that problem with this magnet yet, but I think it's the angle. Maybe I should have put this damn thing a little closer to the lip of the car. But nonetheless, you know, that dude was out there talking about rocking dreads, and no, this is the part that vexed me, because he said, I said, why won't you cut your hair? And he said, because I like it. That's what he said, you know? And see, that's the thing. If you're not willing to, that's what I told him, that's what a sacrifice is. A sacrifice is something that you don't want it, that you cool with giving up. It's something that you don't want to give up. That's what makes it a sacrifice, you know? When things get taken away from you, right, you make certain sacrifices. Of the Lord, when the Lord asked Abraham and he required of him Isaac to be sacrificed, you think Abraham wanted to do that? No. And I'm sure he liked his son, you know, but through faith he was willing to do it. But this dude, you know, that's why those guys are gonna get completely destroyed, man. You know, and we didn't catch it on cam because the battery actually died. We didn't plug it up like we normally do. And we have been staying a little bit longer. But, you know, after the video shut off, you know, we start cutting into that dude, man. You know, at first we was peaceable with him, you know. But you know, we started telling him like, hey, man, the Lord gonna destroy your ass, man. You know, because that's what Jake think. That's how Jake act. Oh, I like it. I'm not willing to make a sacrifice for Yahweh Shai Shai. I'm not willing to change my life. I'm not willing to cut my hair. You see? Your damn hair. You letting hair keep you from salvation, right? And this is why you got 1 Corinthians 11 and 14, man. Right? It says, it's a shame. Does not nature itself teach you that it is a shame for a man to have long hair? It's a shame. It's a damn shame. Right? And his hair was like down to his chest, you know, dreads. And then we always go into the book of Judges, dealing with Samson. You know, everybody got this. You know, it's really a Samson demon. You know, Samson was a righteous man, but it's a Samson demon, right? Because they use Samson and they turn the law of the Lord, the word of the Lord, into something that the Lord didn't create it to be. You know, they take Samson and use it as their scapegoat to be wicked, right? But with Sam, like we always say, the word there for locks, right? It's either, I think it's Mapalaka, if I'm not mistaken, Mapalaka or Malapaka, but I believe it's Mapalaka. You know, and it means a braid or a plait. You know, and down here in Florida, you always hear the end up, you know what I'm saying? They be about to do their baby hair. They be like, oh, I put some plaits in my baby hair. They say it all the time. You see? So that those are what locks are. But now this lock demon completely took over. All right, and you got our people. Shit, man. I went into the beauty supply yesterday, and you got so much shit that's dedicated for locks, right? But then they showed that one clip of that dude putting his goddamn locks in that sink, man. That sink looked like, bro, it looked like 20-year-old sewage. That shit was so dark and grimy, and it looked muddy. Like, you know, you ever seen them people like cross seas and they take like mud baths? You know, that's what it looked like, man. All right, that's disgusting. All you people with dreads is disgusting. And the Lord is not okay with your dreadlocks, man. The thing is, the Israelites, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you were created to be a living people, a lively people, right? You know, the Elder Montagan always says, Shalom, my lively stones. You see? Our fellow lively stones. We were made to be alive. Everything about the Bible, everything about our people is lively. You know, we the salt of the earth. Brother's hair defy gravity. You know, the melanin, you know. Everything about us is electrifying. You see? But putting that dread in your hair, you making yourself as one of the heathen. You tearing your vibration down. You acting like an Elamite, right? The goddess Shiva, carrying that spirit, you know? And so a lot of guys just don't know what their end shall be, you know? A lot of guys are just unaware of what's going to happen to them because they think that the Lord ain't going to kill them because of hair. You don't know Yahweh Shema Shai, man. He said he'll choose your delusions. These dudes out here going to be getting strangled by some goddamn hair, right? Somebody going to use it and choke them against choke their neck. I even told him, I said, bro, what are the first thing women do when they get in fights? He said, they pull each other hair. I said, all right then, that's your answer. Because if you get into a fight and a man see that as a weakness, he going to pull your shit and punch you right in the goddamn face. Be beating you like a woman, just holding your damn hair, bro. And that's a terrible fight to lose. But like, I lost because he pulled my hair. But really, you shouldn't have had that hair to be getting pulled in the first place. You know? When you went to war, you didn't have that issue, man. Men weren't doing it. And even if you think about the army, right? Even though the armies, Babylonian armies are wicked, but what do they make you do? They make you cut your fucking hair. They cut your hair, they smack you on the back of your goddamn head. Or you get that buzz cut, you know? But men are unwilling to give up something so small. That's not even your glory, bro. So men are carrying on the spirit of their mothers. You know, and mama used to do it for them when they was little, you know. So they're like, oh, well, you know, mama used to do it, so I'm going to just keep on growing. Or they dad had it when they was young, or mama had dreads. Or they talked to a nigga woman who was into stones and astrology and told him, oh, yeah, I like your hair long. That show you got wisdom. You see, it's just, this place is Psalms 82:5. The foundations of the earth are out of course, man. It's all out of course. Everything is backwards. Everything is upside down, right? All the women now getting short hair. All the women getting short hair and all the dudes getting long-ass dreads, man. It's something going on that's above these people's pay grades. But when we go out and we try to teach them through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai what they're supposed to do and what they're not supposed to do, they don't want to receive us. You see, and he started talking about, y'all message and how y'all deliver it. Hey, bro, it don't matter how a message is delivered, bro. All right, you got the message. That's the point, right? If you get, if you got $1 million that came up in your mailbox, but the envelope looked like it been through hell and stepped on and jacked up, you gonna take the $1 million. You see? But the way of our people is not, they wanted everything to come wrapped in a bow. Everything wrapped pretty. Right? But Isaiah 30:9, man. All right, they want us to speak smooth things. Right? Prophesy deceits. We ain't here to prophesy deceits. We ain't here to comfort your feelings. If you want your feelings to be comfort, take your ass to the Christian church. We ain't here for that, man. We got a job to do. Right? And through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, we gonna what's that, Isaiah 58 or 59? We're gonna do that all day, every day. You know, where it says, lift up thy voice as a trumpet, cry unto the people, you know, and show my people their transgressions and Jacob their sins. That's what we gonna do week in and week out, man. Letting them know of the return of Yahweh Shem Shai. So we do these lessons, we do these epistles, right? You got told to your face, and then that dude was so wicked. He says he met some brothers in Miami. He could have met the Miami Akim, you know, told him about the hair. You know, that's why I'm like, I feel like gotta be the brothers, because the apostles are the only ones that really pushed that, you know. But then they had what else did he said he heard that and he's read that verse several times. So how can that mean you still in nigga mode? After one or two admonitions, reject, man. Right? So it's like, you know, he try to talk all calm and he talk with his cheeks like this. Like, nigga, open your mouth and speak up, bro. You know, but he's effeminate. You know, when brothers are saying like effeminate, he was getting butt hurt. He don't like this thing. Men don't like hearing the truth. Right? These men are acting like women, because you tell your woman the truth, she gonna act all the hell up. Like you just lied to her, right? But these men in this society have become likened unto women, where they like the lie, they appreciate the lie, they want to bathe in the lie, because the lie is what keeps them comfortable. But we ain't here to lie. The Lord said, he said, a men of truth, right? He said, he is the Lord and he lie not, and we're his mouthpiece. You're not even allowed to lie. You are prohibited from lying, man. You know? When it comes to this doctrine, we hold it down 10 toes, man. And Lord willing, he keep his spirit on us so we don't become like these wicked people, not willing to make one sacrifice. So if a man won't give up his hair, a man definitely ain't gonna give up a job. A man ain't gonna give up a woman. A man ain't gonna give up a car. A man ain't gonna give up money. Dudes like that is gonna take that CHIP, man, that C-hip. He gonna take it, right? He's talking about, yeah, we can grow businesses here. My dude, you don't understand the curses. Yeah, brothers can have businesses. Brothers got businesses, but you ain't gonna have no Gucci store, right? You ain't gonna have no Trump Towers, right? All of our people that got those positions, they just faces, man, right? Yeah, like Shaq commercials. Those are endorsements. And then they just want them to be the face so they can make the money off of it. And then they break them off a piece, get them 15%, be like, here, nigga, take this 15%, be happy. You know? But our people ain't got it. Our people have lost their way, man. But through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai, he going to restore his elect. Right? So you got to be able to give up. The Lord said everything we're going to get back, we're going to get back 100-fold, man. Who give a damn about your hair, bro? Your hair? That shit going to get hit with a nuke, and it's going to burn twice as hot when that shit running up your back and your dreads is getting melted to your goddamn spinal cord, man. You know, men ain't afraid. We're trying to tell them the terror of the Lord is how we persuade men. And I told him, I said, yeah, if I come, we come in and be like, hey, brother, you know, God thinks you should cut your hair. You know, you might be like, okay, listen. But then I said, nigga, the Lord gonna kill your ass if you don't cut your hair. That's supposed to hit something in you and be like, damn, like, this is serious. This is serious business. And people just don't understand that, man. They don't know the power that they dealing with. But hey, man, you know, these dudes are going to be destroyed. Lord willing, I can add some little pointers and things to this just to touch it up a bit. But hey, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Bahakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And peace, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And peace and mercy to the house of David, you brothers doing that work in sincerity and the truth. We're across the four corners of the earth. Much love to the 130 believers out there. Until next time, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Shalom.